Hi, everyone. This is the Chattanooga Weather Desk forecaster Steve, and I hope each and every one of y'all are having a really safe Monday morning so far. I know a lot of areas across West Tennessee was under a tornado watch, and that also included East Arkansas. I highly believe that East Arkansas is out of that tornado watch now, and now that tornado watch has been issued in West Tennessee, and we're still waiting to see if that watch gets extended a little bit more far east, and currently watching the severe weather move east as well. So I would say as the storms move in an easterly course, there will be more watches and possibly a lot more warnings that comes along throughout the next few hours or so. So right now, let's get right straight to the point and show you what's currently going on right now. Now, here's the latest watch at this time. Now, just want to go into the mesoscale discussions. There's no mesoscale discussions, as you can see. It says here the no mesoscale discussions in effect from the Storm Prediction Center. As I go into the latest SPC update here, you'll see that there is a slight risk of severe thunderstorms for a good portion of Middle Tennessee and East Tennessee right now. And as we look at the tornado potential here, you'll see that a lot of areas are still included in this. Chattanooga, Nashville, Bowling Green, Memphis, all the way down into Louisiana. And then, of course, as we move to the hail potential is pretty good, pretty close as well, anywhere between 5 to 15%, and not to mention the damaging wind risk. So these are the severe areas for now. And as we work our way from now into the next day tomorrow, it looks like the chances for severe storms get organized over northeast Tennessee. So northeast Tennessee is included. I don't think we'll see anything in Chattanooga tomorrow, as it does look like these storms are pushing their way off to the east. However, there is the possibility that there could be some upgraded areas here as we go into tomorrow. Um, and so we're going to continue to watch these storms and watch these areas close, as it does appear that more severe weather is possible. Now let's go and take a look at the latest watch. Here's the latest current watch issued by the Storm Prediction Center. And as you can see here, West Tennessee, under that tornado you are under that tornado watch right now, and this goes through 3 a.m. Central Standard Time. As a matter of fact, it's tornado watch number 84, and it's been issued for Central Louisiana, the Missouri Boot Hill, Western, Central, and Northern. Thanks, honey. Western and Central and Northern Mississippi, as well as West Tennessee, is currently under that tornado watch until 3 a.m. So here in a couple of hours, we should start to see some activity, and we should start to see a new discussion any time. As a matter of fact, SPC has not updated that right as of yet, but we could be seeing the possibility of a discussion a little bit later on this morning. All right, let's take a look at what's going on with the latest radar picture real quick. As we look at the latest radar, there is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect. This is all for Middle Tennessee. And as I go ahead and stop the latest warning at this time, let me go ahead and give a view here. This is a severe thunderstorm warning. This is for southeastern Dickson County in Middle Tennessee, Hickman County in Middle Tennessee, and southeastern Humphreys County in Middle Tennessee, and northeastern Perry County until 1246. Now at 12:45, at 12:04, National Weather Service radar. The reason why they issued a severe thunderstorm warning was because at 12:04, Doppler radar indicated severe thunderstorm moving through Hurricane Hills, or Hurricane Mills exactly, at 40 miles per hour. It does look like that there is damage to roofs possible here, with up to 60-mile-per-hour winds and possible hail. And so the severe thunderstorm will be mainly over Hickman, northeastern Perry County, and southeastern Dickson County, southeastern Humphreys County, and surrounding areas. Now, just a bit of a history I want to kind of go into real quick as we read these warnings. I do remember there was one time that Perry County, and I think it was around this time, I think Perry County did get hit by a tornado, but it's not happening tonight. I mean, it could, but it's not happening right now. However, there was a time that they did get hit with a tornado, and it was actually around this month featured. So it was around this month, a couple of years back, about 6 years back, I think, is when Perry County got hit. So not really a bad history there. But again, severe thunderstorm warning continuing across Perry County and surrounding areas. It does look like this storm line is strengthening instead of weakening. It's strengthening as it moves into Nashville, Tennessee, and then it looks like not only Nashville, Tennessee, but Fayette County, Tennessee is going to see this line of storms. And now moving into Lawrenceburg and Giles County. Just give a little bit of a heads up, probably within an hour or so, Fayetteville, Winchester, you might want to watch out up near Jackson and Clay County, Tennessee. These storms are marching straight east, and they're pretty strong. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't doubt these storms will race quickly into the Chattanooga area here in a couple of hours. Pretty intense stuff. There's no tornado warnings right now. However, I would not be surprised to see the SPC put out a watch. Either it will be a severe, I'm hoping it's more of a severe thunderstorm watch instead of a tornado watch. If it is a tornado watch, that's not a good sign, meaning they're expecting some intensifying from the storms, as it does appear that these storms are doing right now. Right now, the good news is there are no tornado warnings, but the severe thunderstorm warning level has picked up to 4 severe thunderstorm warnings. So one of those warnings just happens to be Middle Tennessee, and so we will keep you updated as we go throughout the rest of the next few hours. These storms move through. Now, folks, what you need to do is, I know a lot of y'all are watching me, and I do appreciate that. I'm doing what I can to keep you all updated. It's not like this is probably my first rodeo, of course. Make sure that you have a weather radio Make sure you have a no weather radio operating device, especially something that can wake you up. And put your county codes in at least, and where you get these weather radios at if you haven't really got one before, and that's Walgreens or Walmart. They've got weather radios, and some of those weather radios are SAME coding device radios, which works out pretty well. And so battery operated radios, make sure that when your weather radio goes off that you do not turn it off. Make sure that once that radio goes off, you get up, you pay attention to the warning, you make sure the storm is not serious enough that it could cause you some trouble. So, and always just unplug all your electrical appliances. Do not try to go out at night, especially out in roads if you're a storm chaser. When you don't know too much about nighttime storms, it can be very dangerous, especially when you really don't know if they're going to produce a tornado or not. But this line of storms could produce anywhere between 50 and 70 mile per hour winds as they move across Nashville, Tennessee, and into parts of southeast Tennessee. We could see some very strong destructive winds possible here, and I'm still watching that potential for possibly some tornadoes. So probably over the next few hours, it's going to be pretty bumpy. Wouldn't be surprised to hear of a few damaging wind reports. Wouldn't be surprised to hear maybe a few funnel club sightings, and then maybe a few tornado sightings. And so hopefully that won't be the case. But like I said, conditions are still favorable for that to happen. So hopefully that will not be the case. Like I said, the conditions are favorable for that to happen as we go over the next few hours. Now, the severe thunderstorm warnings have increased in coverage here. There are now 5 severe thunderstorm warnings, so that tells me the system is strengthening. It's not a good thing, especially as it crosses into Middle Tennessee. There were some guesses that the storm would weaken as it gets into Middle Tennessee, but then Nashville, Tennessee announced that the weakening would be more likely on a borderline of either strengthening or weakening storms. And right now it's just on the borderline of strengthening. And so Nashville pretty well played that out right as this line is continuing to move across the Middle Tennessee area. Now, once again, there is a severe thunderstorm warning. You see that white yellow box there, which is the severe thunderstorm warned areas. The good news is we're not really seeing any red boxes, but that doesn't mean we will not see any red boxes. If there's any red boxes, I will bring it back up here and let you know more information. But the good news is no red box tornado warnings. But the bad news is that the severe thunderstorm warnings are increasing in arrow coverage, and we want to really keep an eye on these as we go throughout the overnight hours. Even though there may not be tornado warnings, severe thunderstorms can quickly turn into tornadic cells, especially if moving into the right conditions. And that's what we have here is right conditions. Matter of fact, I checked the temperatures in some parts of Tennessee, and a lot of Tennessee right now, currently temperatures are in the upper 60s and lower 70s, and so the warm air has increased again, and that's what's strengthening these showers and thunderstorms as they move across the state. So stay with Chattanooga Weather Desk, and I'll continue to watch these cells for you. And as soon as we get some tornado warnings in here, or maybe some severe thunderstorm warnings, I will definitely let you know what's going on as these storms continue to move east along the state of Tennessee. Now, let me just go back one more time and check with the SPC and see if there's anything mentioned as of right now. And as far as I know right now, don't have anything mentioned, and that's the good news so far. But like I said, I'll be monitoring for either a mesoscale discussion of either a severe thunderstorm or tornado watch. Depending on what that is, I will come back to you and let you know as soon as I can. So let's cross our fingers and pray to God. Hopefully there won't be no tornado warnings to broadcast, but if there is, I will definitely be back on here to let you know for sure. From the Chattanooga Weather Desk, I'm Steve, and just stay with us. And I mean, I'll keep you updated the best way I know how. And as soon as you do see these storms come over your area, as quick as they come into your area, they should immediately pass over your area. They're slow to move in.